I love eggs. I'm always looking for new and different ways to enjoy them. And so I've been seeing this make its round on the internet, and it is eggs en cocotte, or like baked eggs in a ramekin. The good thing about this dish is that you can really do whatever you want with it. Add some meats, cheeses, veggies, plain old egg. In the words of, is it T.I.? You can do whatever you like. I'm dating myself with that one. Super simple. My oven is preheating to 350. I'm going to prep my ingredients, prep my cocotte, and then just pop these eggs in the oven. Also, I've got some bread that I'm just gonna sop up all that goodness with. So that's gonna get toasted. It's gonna be a good time. Let's get started. And there it is, I'm all prepped. I'm just using some bacon, artichokes, flat leaf parsley, green onions. I saved some of the green onions and the parsley to the side for some garnish at the end, but pretty much this is what's going into my baked eggs. Now to prep my ramekin, all I'm doing is just spreading some butter in here. I like to do a bit of a layered situation here. I'm gonna put most of my ingredients down in the ramekin. Then I'm gonna put the eggs in, and then I'm gonna top it off with the rest of the ingredients. I'm gonna start with some cheese. This is just mozzarella. You can use any kind of cheese you like. Bacon, some of my artichokes and green onion. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. I'm gonna salt and pepper this layer. Maybe a little more cheese. Then goes the eggs. Just plop them right in there. Kind of a bigger ramekin. I could probably do 3 eggs. I'm gonna do 3 eggs. Executive decision. Slosh these whites around a little bit. Get everything all jiggly good. Now for a little bit of some richness, I'm gonna put a couple tablespoons of heavy cream in here. Then top it off with some more salt and pepper. Put a little bit more of the filling on top of there. Make sure the eggs kind of peek out. Before I toss it in the oven, I'm just gonna kind of break those whites a little bit so they kind of just squish down to the bottom. Just distribute a little more. Don't break the yolks though. Now this is going to just go right into my 350 oven. I'm going to cover it. If you don't have a cover for your ramekin, just cover it with some tinfoil, you'll be good. And also, this is a fancy little dish because we're giving her a nice water bath. I have a baking dish here, just fill up like halfway with water or so. Place my little ramekin in there. For timing, I have read many recipes and they all say around like 15 to 20 minutes, but that is not the case with my oven, I guess. I usually cook this for maybe 25 to 30 minutes, or just cook it until the whites are set and the yolk is like the consistency that you like. For me, it's like 25-ish minutes. Just keep on checking it. While the eggs are doing their thing being baked, I just toasted up some little pieces of sourdough. Delicious, just some butter, salt, and pepper. And to put it a little over the edge, I cut a little garlic clove in half, and I'm just gonna rub this right on the hot toast, which will then kind of like almost melt and scratch up that surface and give it a really good garlicky flavor without it tasting like you're chewing on some garlic. You can already smell it. This smells so good. So I made a little bit of an oopsie. I forgot about this. So the eggs might be a little too overdone for me, but at least they're good. It's creamy in there. It'll still be good on the toast, but I cooked it for a little too long. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm gonna top it with some of my fresh little bacon bits, scallions, and parsley, and some flaky salt. And there you have it, little eggs en cocotte, or baked eggs if you just want to get super real with it. Oh yeah, I definitely overcooked this. Gosh darn it. Of course, the one I want to film doesn't come out, but the one I made the other day was so gooey and delicious. I pretty much just made a souffle. It's still delicious though. It's like a big quiche. So I'm gonna get some of this juicy loveliness. Spread it on my little toast. A little bit of my overdone yolk. Wow, that is so good. Those flavors are so delicious. This is my super easy dinner for tonight. Just eggs and a bunch of stuff. Great for trash night, which this also is. It works out. You can do a lot of these at once. Great idea for like a brunch or a breakfast. You can do these individually. It's great. You should definitely try this. Have some fun with the flavors. You can experiment a little bit. You gotta make it. Enjoy.